because that's something to build on. All those relationships, all those, all those stores where I did a great event and there were 85 people and they said, next book, we want you back. Great, wonderful. Here's the next book. Too bad the bookstore went out of business. And the list of my great events at ghost bookstores is very, very long. So for me, as a novelist, knowing that each time I publish a novel, my opportunities are actually probably shrinking for the traditional kinds of events, even as there are people who can explain all about how everything else is expanding. It's very inspiring to see someone swimming against that tide and for there to be a story about an independent bookstore opening and an independent bookstore that is headed for success, going against the tide. So I thought that this Janet Geddis person deserved to be as inspired as she could be, because it was so inspiring to me that there was, the next generation, a new bookstore. So I wanted to offer the inspiration of something to look forward to in the way that, sometimes when I'm stuck in the middle of a difficult challenge with a book I'm writing, I imagine the finished book. I imagine the day there is this finished book. It's a vision to hold. I think, if you're losing a lot of weight, you imagine yourself the day you fit into that dress. Whatever it is, there are these little sort of mental images we put out in front for ourselves. And I thought that for Janet to think at the point that this was such a concept, and only a concept, that she was putting her heart and soul into, the idea that one day there will be a space, and it will be right in this community, and there will be an event like this. There will be chairs, there will be people in the chairs, there will be an author who will have traveled here, because this is that kind of bookstore. The kind of bookstore where authors will come from here and there as part of a tour to this bookstore because it will have a name, and this is going to be on the map. And to put that out there as something out in front. And, here we are. So I did it for her, and I did it for myself, because it's bookstores like this that inspire writers. And it's events like this where there are still real readers out there, and real readers who want to be with other real readers in a room, focused. Let's all just talk about one thing instead of multitasking. There's no one here who's also tweeting and watching a movie, and it's harder and harder in this world to just do one thing at a time, and I think readers do that.